Whether we're talking about exclusive collaborations like these limited edition Vosti Nightshade models in Ultem, or their own branded product like the Maratac R4A Ready for Action knife. You know, County Comm always be bringing that heat. But today's heat is a little bit different. They got a little bit of special sauce up in it. At the end of this, there's going to be an announcement that you might want to hear. But we're going to be looking at a big brother, little brother combo. And I think you want to check these out. So stick around. What's up, Kripple Krew? EDC with DVD, disabled but deadly, and that's right. This is going to be a jam-packed video today. We're not only going to be talking about County Comm, but we're going to be covering two knives, and we're going to be talking a little bit about that upcoming 1K YouTube subscriber giveaway. Shout out again to everybody supporting the channel. Thanks for getting us over 1K, and we will talk about that giveaway. But first, stab that like button. Like you mean it, /subscribe. I love to have you here. You're not going to want to miss other dope knife and EDC content coming your way. And turn on those notifications so that you don't miss the upcoming giveaway videos. Also, do me a favor. Drop a comment below. Let me know what's in yo pockets. Not only do I like to know what you're carrying, but of course it does help my channel. Alright, enough of that BS. You guys have seen the dope limited edition mini nightshade. That was the first of my County Comm limited editions. You've seen the full-size nightshade that recently dropped. Both of these are currently available. You've also seen my sick glow-in-the-dark County Comm Maratac R4A Fixie. Pretty much my favorite apocalypse level sharpened steel bar. Man, this thing will slice, but you can also beat it. Big fan. But those aren't what we're here to talk about today. You've seen the D2 Re-Action Ti plenty, but I've never given it a review. And we're going to talk about this and its little brother that is coming soon. So this, first off, as you can see, like all County Comm exclusive limited editions, this is a limited numbered run, serialized. This one's number 423 of 500. And what the whoop, that's my bad. Let me go. Whoosh. What the D2 Re-Action Ti is, the name kind of gives part of it away. Obviously, you're looking at a D2 blade. And the blade length is 2.85 inches with a blade stock thickness of 110 thousandths. We've got a big belly drop point blade with a very deep hollow grind. I mean deep hollow grind. This thing will slice. This will cut on a flat surface through just about anything with how thin it gets behind the edge with that hollow. Then we're looking at where does it list the handle length? It should have been right there. Well, dimensions are 3 inches, so handle length is 3 inches. And we are looking at micarta over full titanium liners. And it is a liner lock, so we have a titanium liner lock with a steel lock bar insert. And open construction with a few standoffs. Of course, you've got a lanyard hole. You'll notice there's no pocket clip on the Re-Action Ti. Obviously, the Ti in the name is for the full titanium liners, and that makes this a very strong knife. The handle shape, of course, looks very odd. It's 2 inches tall this way, and it looks like a very, I mean, it looks like roadkill. It looks like a flattened guinea pig or something. However, that handle shape actually works out very well. So right up here being flat allows me to get a full forefinger grip up behind that edge if I really need to put some pressure into a cut. Behind the pivot, I get a full 3-finger grip, but it's a hand-filling, very comfortable grip because of the shape of the handle. The way that my finger fits in this first choil, but then the handle flares here, really fills the hand so that I feel like I have full control over this, just like a smaller knife with a 4-finger grip, but a thinner handle. I actually feel more locked in with this chunky boy handle. So the handle shape, even though it looks like a squished critter, works very well. And the lanyard hole really works because this is intended to be a 5th pocket carry. That's why you got the square dimensions, and you just drop it in your 5th pocket. Mine tend to be deep because I wear 5'11" tactical pants, so I like the lanyard on it to help pull it out. And what they say about this is that it's meant to be a purist design, inspired by Dieter Rams. And it's purposely no clip, meant to just slip in. And it's just meant to be a compact folder that's ready whenever you need it without taking up any room in your main pockets. And it fulfills that role very well. I do like carrying this as a 5th pocket knife because it gives me quite a bit of capability, but like it says, it does not affect my main pockets. So it may look like a big chubby boy, but that hollow grind is plenty slicey. And at the price that these come in at, which I'll let you know in a moment, D2 is about the best steel you're going to find for edge retention. So I think D2 is a great choice for this. I love the blasted finish on it. And, you know, just like all D2, D2 is a steel that holds an edge very well. It's probably the best edge retention in this price point. It's a pretty tough steel as well, but it's not fully corrosion resistant. It's partially stainless, but not fully corrosion resistant. So you do want to maintain it, but you should maintain and clean all of your knives. I have quite a bit of D2, and I have yet to have any corrosive issues because I take care of my knives. So our hardware on this, let me grab a T8 real quick. We're going to do a hardware check. So our body screws are T6, but our pivot is a T8. So if I was going to nitpick this, I would say a big chunky boy like this, it should have T8. I think everybody should go to T8 screws just because they're less likely to strip. But a big chunky boy like this should have some T8 screws all around. I mean, even T10s would be kind of fun on this, you know what I'm saying? Lock bar access, even though it's not cut back very much, the lock bar itself does stick up a little bit, and as you can see, it's jimped, and it actually is very easy to release that lock bar. The knife, the action on the knife, you are running on phosphor bronze washers, so again, it's a knife meant to be a tougher knife, meant to be a working knife, and it will be, easier to keep grit out of that than, say, bearings would be. So because of the shape of our knife and the fact that we're running on washers, it's not necessarily the most fidgety knife, but it's not meant to be. It's very easy to slow roll with your thumb. I can sometimes flick it out with my thumb, but I can typically reverse flick it very well. So this one reverse flicks very easily once those phosphor bronze washers wear in. At first, you know, like any washers, they're going to be a little stiff. It does have great action, like it'll shake shut. But my favorite way to open it, not gonna lie, is the snap. It's just so much fun. So, you can get this with Orange G10 for like 45 bucks, with the Micarta for like 55, and for just under 60 you can get it with glow-in-the-dark scales. And each of those has a different number. I know they're only doing 300 of the G10. It might be 200 of the glow. I'm not sure on the glow, but they'll all be individually numbered with how much of that series there is. Those three are all available right now, and those prices do include using code EDCwithDBD or your favorite creator code. Now, the new kid on the block is the baby brother. This is the D2 Stubs 2.0. And I gotta tell you, I love this little guy. So, as soon as I saw this was coming, I was super hype. I knew it was a smaller version of the Re-Action. I didn't realize how much smaller. And this doesn't drop until January 20th, when they will also be dropping an Orange G10 version. However, they just did a surprise drop of 200 glow-in-the-dark versions. Of course, they'll all be numbered. They say the glow-in-the-dark are numbered on the blade. It might be on the pocket clip like this one. But it says there's 200 available, and those are like, what, just over 30 bucks with code EDCwithDBD or your favorite creator code. But right now, before Christmas, you can get a dope stocking stuffer for just over 30 bucks, and it'll glow in the dark. So what we're looking at with this guy is an overall length of 3.64 inches with a blade length of 1.85 inches. And a blade stock thickness of 100 thousandths. So almost as thick as the big boy, but not quite. The handle length is 2.067 inches, and we are 0.45 inches wide. The weight on the Re-Action Ti, which is also, it's 450 thousandths wide. That one is 3.3 ounces, where the little brother stub comes in at only 1.7 ounces. You've got a light stonewash on the same shape D2 blade, and they say a flat grind, but it looks and feels like a light hollow to me. And when I put a card or a piece of paper against it, I can see a little bit of light. Either way, flat or hollow, this little guy is still a nice little slicer when I get my angle right. Very nice little slicer. And yet, this one I gotta get out of that choil. There we go. There we go. Staying out of the choil, you can see that D2 blade slices just fine. And it's going to hold an edge like the big boy. The nice thing about this big belly is it does allow you to cut down on a flat surface very easily. And you can get this tip down pretty easily as well because the knife is so small. And it's perfect in this pinch grip. Look at that. Look at that pinch grip. Cutting down all day long on a flat surface. Just like the big boy, you can slow roll this with your thumb. and you're still running on phosphor bronze washers, just like the big boy. You still have full titanium liners. It's just the scales on this are slightly thinner, but the pocket clip kind of makes up for that width. Now, the addition of the pocket clip is awesome because now this clips right to the top of your fifth pocket or coin pocket. This will even fit in like a Levi's 501 coin pocket or ladies' fifth pocket now. And this clip works very well, and they do have it resting on the edge of the pivot screw there so that it is on a smooth surface and it's not bad getting in and out of the pocket. Pardon me. Now, noticing that the pocket clip is inset, I figured it was not reversible until I noticed that's right. They included a little micarta filler tab, so you can flip the pocket clip and throw the micarta on the other side, and then it still would look clean. That's an awesome idea. I love that they left the lanyard hole. This one's going to get a glow bead on it like the big boy. I just haven't done that yet. And your grip on this one is quite a bit different, but still comfortable. So using that same front portion, I've got a 3-finger grip, and I am pretty locked in. However, I typically only, if I have a folder, I want a 4-finger grip. I'll accept a 3-finger grip with a lanyard on a small EDC fixie, but never less than that. However, this 2-finger grip right here, again, because of the shape and of this handle, actually locks in very well. And I could push through some cuts with this if I had to. This isn't the one you're probably using to make big cuts, unless it's the knife that's on you. But it is very comfortably locked in just a 2-finger grip. It doesn't feel like I only have 2 fingers and my thumb on this. And then, of course, a lanyard's going to allow you to hold it even easier. But where this knife really shines is in this pinch grip right here. This rests perfectly against your hand. Your finger goes on. You can use all of that belly or that tip all day long in that pinch grip. Awesome little backup knife, secondary carry for sure. I'm very happy that County Comm sent these to me to check out, and sent one for you guys. So I believe, I don't know if there's 1,000 of this micarta or if it's 1,000 of all the stubs and they're all numbered up to 1,000. I don't know about that yet, because I haven't opened this one to see if this says 305 of 1,000. But I believe it's 1,000 total stubs of all different handles that are going to come out. So this G10 one that is unopened, that we know is number 305, is for one of you. This is going to be part of the 1K giveaway. And this is going to be part of the members only prize. That's right. A member of Kripple Krew Inc. will win the D2 Stub 2.0 2 months before it drops on January 20th. And if you want to be eligible for that, there's a join button next to my channel name, and all membership levels are the same, even though YouTube lists them out in tiers. So you can join the base level membership and get all benefits. Anything above that is just you choosing to support the channel more than the base level. I want to let you know that. But even if you join at just the base level, you will be eligible to win this, as well as the rest of the members only giveaway package. Now, that entire giveaway is happening on December 7th. It's a Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to be having a big giveaway. There will be videos leading up to it with more items that are going to be in that giveaway, as well as what the rules are going to be, how you're going to enter. But I'm going to tell you right now, live participation is going to be required for everything except the members only drawing. For members, the members only drawing, you're not going to have to be present because of the way you're already supporting the channel. I hope you're there. But for everything else, and there's going to be a lot of giveaways. There's a lot of stuff that's come in. For everything else, including the grand prize, live participation is required. Now, let me know what you think of these two very different but very useful knives. And let me know if you are going to go snag one of those 200 glow versions that's available right now for like $32 with the code. Oh, I want to show this. County Comm also sent my first piece of Ultem that's not on a knife. And this is the Maratac Apri bottle opener. And this is glow in the dark, and it glows very brightly like all of their glow material. And it has their logo with Ultem, and then it's a titanium bottle opener. So this is my first piece of EDC Ultem that's not on a knife. And shout out to County Comm. They truly are one of my favorite stores to shop at, if not my favorite, because they have so much interesting EDC gear. So, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're getting one of these. If I don't see you on tomorrow's live, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Have a killer day. Stay safe. Stay frosty. But most importantly, stay deadly.